Hello YouTube, my name's Sammy, and you may have previously seen me on Rebels. That was our YouTube collab channel that we did with a few of some of the people that we had met off this Crown the Empire Runaways official fans of Crown the Empire. I can't remember how to say it, that's so long, but yeah, so I met those people and we decided we wanted to try to do a collab, and everybody got too busy with junior year and senior year ahead of them, and I was graduating. It got really hard to keep up with what we were doing, so that lays it all out right there. So this video I'm going to tell you about myself, but I'm going to do it a little different than anybody else does. And I'm going to tell you some pet peeves from when I'm at a concert. But I'm going to tell you why that's a pet peeve of mine. So, here we go. Pet peeve 1. So, you know when you're standing in line in front of the concert venue waiting, you know, to be let inside the venue? And you have those few people that just like to jump up in the line just because they feel like it? No! I did not come to this concert 3 hours early so that you could jump in front of line and nobody even cared. Of course I don't say anything because I'm like a little flower. You hit me once, I'm down, I'm dead. You just killed a flower and you just killed Earth. Thank you. Well, anyways, so the reason I hate this so much is because, one, like I just said, I got there early. I was not about to get no lame spot for standing out there in the cold or in the hot weather. In the hot weather, so that you can jump up in front of me and get in there first and then get this place that I wanted, because your little lazy ass didn't get up and you didn't go to the venue early enough to get there and get the spot you want. I hate that so much. And another reason why is I have social anxiety, so I won't say anything. And people who know me don't think I have it, because when I'm at a concert, I get like this concert high. Like, I don't do this until the concert actually starts. I just start talking to everybody. And usually I won't do that. But when I'm at a concert, which is basically where everybody sees me, I just get this concert high, and I'm just like talking to everybody like, oh my god, I'm so excited. Did you see what he just did? He did a backflip. No. Oh my goodness. So I'm super hyper when it comes to concerts, and when I'm not in the concert, I'm just like, talk to me, don't look at me, don't say anything to me. I swear I did not accidentally touch a butt. I mean, my hands are to my sides, I'm not touching anybody. Oh my god. So that's me before I get into the concert venue. So that's a reason that I don't like it when people come in front of me, because I won't say anything. And people are watching this video like, huh, see you at Warped Tour. You're my ticket to the front of the line. You don't know what date, bitch. Pet peeve number 2. When you're standing out there and you're just having a good time, you're like rocking out, singing songs, and somebody starts up a mosh pit with you standing right in the middle of it. You're like, I'm gonna die. I don't know what to do, I'm gonna die. This has happened to me before, and it happens to me every time. Me and my friend Quentin, Warped Tour last year, we're watching Miss May I, we're rocking out, we're having fun, and randomly, like, I wasn't even in the crowd, I was just standing on the side because there were so many people in that crowd. A mosh pit opens up. I'm standing like 6 feet away from this mosh pit, or more. I don't know. I was far away from it. That's all I know. And this person decides that he wants to jump in the mosh pit, but to get there, he has to push me in there with him. He couldn't have just scooted around me. He had to push me in the mosh pit with him. At that very moment, I was on the floor. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna die. So, I'm laying here on the floor while everybody else doesn't give a care in the world that I'm over here screaming, "Can I please get up? Can I please get up?" No, nobody cares. So, I'm just laying here like covering my head and just, trying to, find a way out. And my friend goes inside the mosh pit and he drags me out. And I swear to God, I thought I was gonna freaking die. I don't know what I would have done if he wasn't there. It was so terrifying, and I didn't know what to do. If I was like standing up, I would have just pushed my way out. That's what I do if I was standing up, but I was on the ground, literally covering my head. So, a reason that's a pet peeve of mine is that when I think I'm going to die, I'm really dramatic about it. So, I'm laying there making a fool of myself while these people are just going right at it. So, yeah, that's definitely a pet peeve of mine. Especially since I was being kicked in the face and everything. But that's okay. Because if I want to go to a rock concert, I have to be in a mosh pit. That's what some guy told me. You want to come to a metal concert, you gotta expect things like this. I do expect things like this, but I don't expect to be pushed from 12 feet away. I'm not sure. It's probably not as far as I was. I probably more like 6 feet, but I mean, 6 feet away is still pretty big. So I shouldn't have been pushed into that because I was staying away. I wasn't even in the crowd really. So it was weird. And yeah, I was ticked, but I wasn't going off on anybody. I was just, I was in tears. I didn't know what to do. I was lost. So that happened, and I was like, we need to go see somebody else. So we actually ended up watching the rest of that, and then going and seeing Bless the Fall right after that, which was actually better. So I didn't really have any problems with Bless the Fall, other than my friend leaving me unexpectedly and not telling me he was going to crowd surf. But, I mean, I wasn't mad at him. I was like, you go. But, I was like, well, where did he go? And then I see him, like, flying overhead. And I was like, you're right there. Yeah. So, by the time I got back to my family, another pet peeve of mine was hits. Do you know when, okay, for one, like, when you go to one of the stages, there's a bunch of seats. Well, so this guy decides he wants to, like, slip through, which is fine. People do it at movie theaters all the time, I'm fine with it. But he had so much room to slip through and not put his butt on my face. He put his butt on my face. Like that. I was like, do you not see all this room in front of me? He was like stick thin too. So I was like, you don't have to do that. You have room. I get it, I'm fat, but I'm not that fat. So, a reason why that's a pet peeve is, what if he farted? What if he farted in my face? Ain't having that. So, a fourth pet peeve of mine is, we went to Crown the Empire and Issues. It was the time of my life. During Crown the Empire and during Issues, but during 1 OK Rock, was the worst time I've ever had in my life. I listened to them the day before the concert and I was like, these people are actually really good. Other than I felt weird because I didn't understand how to sing the Japanese parts, which is, oh well, I can just not sing during that part. But I couldn't even hear the music. It was like, as soon as they got on stage, we were instantly pushed. Like, we were 4th row standing in this crowd, and this venue is really small in the first place. It's probably about the size of 2 of my rooms, and that's not very big. So about as soon as they start, we're almost to the floor, and the people in the front, they're pretty much against the stage because there is no rail to keep them from jumping up on the stage or anything like that. So it's like, how are we even squeezed that close together? Those people must be breaking bones and whatnot. So I'm over here like having a panic attack because it's not that I don't like people, it's that I have anxiety. So when that started happening, I started breathing really hard, and I was like, my mom was holding on to me because she was afraid she was going to lose me in the crowd, which she might have, because there were people that were trying to scoot and split up groups of people, little kids with their parents, or, you know, stuff like that, which I do agree no little kid should be at a concert like this. But I mean, if you see a little kid, you would think you'd have enough decency to be like, oh, they need to be with their parents. No, they literally separated the kid from their parents. It was so annoying. And I was like, how are people able to be so disrespectful? I mean, I understand you like that band and you're excited to see that band, but God, for people to feel like they're gonna pass out or vomit everywhere because they're being squeezed so tight. I mean, and I have never seen somebody so cool to let a woman push off his back to knock those people down. This guy was like, let my mom push off his back and push her butt out to push these people away because he was so frustrated. I would have been like, if it was any other concert, I would have been like, no, you're not gonna do that. I mean, there's no point. There was a point. People were literally not able to breathe. So, like I said, my pet peeve with that was anxiety. And my 5th and final pet peeve is how much weed people smoke when they go to concerts. I don't understand that. I mean, here's a better one than weed, because weed, it's just a smell. It's just a smell that drives me crazy. Some people just love the smell, but I just think it smells like crap. But there was this lady at Crown the Empire that was so drunk that she was using me and my mom's arms as we were linked together while Machines was playing. She was using our arm as an armrest for her beer. And my mom kept pushing it off and she kept pushing it on. And when we decided, like, because we knew how bad the crowd was going to be when it came to Issues, because when Tyler Carter came back on stage at One OK Rock, everybody went crazy again. So we're like, we're not dealing with that. So we left after Crown the Empire and just went to go stand in the back and watch, which actually ended up being better. But as we were leaving, we turned around, we were like, excuse me, and this lady, like, this is literally her expression. Let me just reenact this for you. I'd like to get out. Okay, she's gone, just go. So that's how that went. But we ended up having fun, and every concert I went to, I've had fun. I've met people, and these people are still in my life now, and it's a great feeling, you know, especially when you go to a concert and they end up being there and you're like, wow, I just saw you a month ago at Bring Me the Horizon, that was awesome. Yeah, so it's definitely great. So I'd encourage you that if you haven't been to a concert, try and make some money so that you can go, because it's so fun and you meet so many great people. And though you have those little moments where it's like, kill everybody in here, it's still great. I mean, you get so much adrenaline. Like, I was actually a little upset that there were no mosh pits at Bring Me the Horizon, because one, he did play old stuff, and two, I mean, it took away from the adrenaline. You didn't have to push somebody off of you. You didn't have to do any of that, you know, panicking, and that's the adrenaline of the concert. So, but that's just a little bit of my point of view. So, if you guys want to comment, you know, concerts that you've been to, pet peeve concerts of your own, you do that, please, because I love to hear concert stories more than anything in my life. So, put it down below, and if you're going to Warped Tour on July 19th, I will see you there. Goodbye, and see you later. I'll probably post next Wednesday.